Hello, I'm Mama S, and today I'm going to be introducing you to Before We Leave. This is a city building-esque type game developed by Balancing Monkey Games and published by Team17. It starts off by your residents emerging from a shelter where they have been living for hundreds of years for some unknown reason. And they've now decided the time is right to poke their little heads out from under the ground and try to live once more on top of the earth. Our job is to help them do that. So we build houses, harvest resources, and help them live happily. There is a slight twist in that once you've got things going on that particular island that you find yourself on, you can then repair a ship and set sail and explore waters new and hopefully find another island where again you can colonize it and have people live there. Different resources, different climates, different terrains. So each island brings its own set of challenges. But the really cool thing is that you can set up shipping lanes, trade lanes between the islands. So that's enough of me talking about it. Let's just jump in. In bygone times, humanity descended into bunkers to escape a galactic disaster. Only centuries later, when the cause of the calamity was forgotten, did humanity emerge. Having lost all but remnants of their past history and knowledge, they begin once again on a planet born anew. It's finally time. After so long, your peeps have emerged from their underground shelter and are on the surface again. This is our planet. Establish village. Let's get your peeps settled in by building some roads and huts. All buildings must be placed next to an existing road. So let us build house and entertain peeps. Hut, somewhere for your peeps to live. Stores food and drink for them to refresh themselves with. Peeps that don't have a job yet or can't get enough to eat and drink will wait here. Hope they don't die. That would be very bad. Very bad indeed. Oh, this is the hut. Place with A, rotate with Y. Let's just plonk it there. There we go. It's building. Oh, I see. Look. The little brown stuff is the road. Oh, we've got a little person busily building our house for us. Crack on then, buddy. So we've built 3 huts. Now we need 3 tiles of road. Roads must be placed next to ports, shelters, or other roads. I guess this is going to be a port. So should we have a road from here to the port? Just listening to something. Is that people talking? Is that part of the game? Maybe we have to build out. All right, that's okay. We can do that. Let's go south. Here then. Okay, we've got a road going. 1. I don't know where we want it to go though. Maybe it could be the main road into the town. 2. That's 3. Brilliant. Great. While the shelter slowly produces food and water, you'll need more and fast. So we've got to construct 2 potato fields and a well. I particularly want the potato field in the village. So let's build a road. I'll put a road here. Look, expands the tiles. That's better. That's better. I'm happy with that. And then we can put the potatoes there. Just there would be ideal. Built 2 potato fields and a well. Now you need to build a woodcutter to get wood for your buildings. Place it near some trees to get the wood faster. Makes sense. Chops down trees to produce wood. Peeps working here are less affected by movement penalties. I think we might have to build some roads before we can place the woodcutter near the trees. All right, so we'll build it out the back then. We'll put the woodcutter there. It's near the trees. Now your peeps need help relearning the ways of their ancestors to survive. Build an explorer's hut to gather items from heaps of ancient technology and build a library to help them learn and remember. The explorer's hut generates research by gathering and processing ancient technology from piles on their island. Explorers are less affected by these movement penalties. It keeps talking about movement penalties. I'll be interested to see what that is all about. And the library researches new adventures from knowledge of the ancients. You may only build 1 library per island. The explorer's hut. I think they go next door. They sort of go hand in hand, don't they? There we go. Oh, you've run out of stone after building the well, and now the library needs more. Let's fix that. Use the demolish tool to break up some boulders into usable stone. This one first. Do it. We do several. Can the peeps, as it were, do several? Oh, it interrupted me. Great! That's got you the stone you need. You can also demolish forests that are in your way, but unlike trees that woodcutters cut down, forests that you demolish won't grow back. We built the library. No, we're waiting for the library to finish, and as if by magic, it is now finished. Now that your village is set up, it's time to think about a bigger goal, exploring the world on a ship. You're going to need more tools to build your ship, amongst other things. There's an ancient metal device nearby that, according to legend, can turn one thing into another. Perhaps it can help. So we get to chug around on a ship around the world, and there's some ancient metal device that apparently can transmog things into other things. Pointed to this. Transmogrifier, you see? I knew that's what it was called. I am up on the technicalities of these things because I played Destroy All Humans. So if you want to check that playlist out, it appears in the top corner of the screen for you right now. So that is going to convert 15 planks of wood into 5 tools of something. We can pause buildings. We can put the focus on the building. High priority, normal. Low priority, so we can prioritize stuff. So create tools using the transmogrifier. All right, so we have to do this. In go 15 plonks of wood. Oh, see, look, see, now we've got workers. Marion is working at a transmogrifier. Well done, Marion. Good job there, Marion. Have you done it yet, love? Oh, she's nearly done it. Boom. It's time to hit the books. Now that your peeps have access to the library you just built, they'll need to research how to gather stone and other minerals. They can't repair the ship without them. But first, you should check out the game speed controls near the top of the screen. You can see the current game timer, and you can press D-pad up and down to speed things up or slow things down. Stone is an important resource and needs to be mined from the mountains up on top of the high ground. First, you need to reach it, research elevators, and then build one against a cliff. In here, then, we have to research elevators at the library. Researchers' new inventions from knowledge of the ancients. Yes, we've read that. How do I know what this light bulb is then? Oh, bing! My own light bulb moment then. So that opens the research. We need to build an elevator. We need 5 of the green spondoodles to research the elevator. Then I presume that unlocks mining. When placing your elevator, you want to put it somewhere that will give you access to a decent amount of space on the high ground, and will also give you access to the mountains and rusty hulks up on top. A rusty hulk? Hulk smash! So we need to build an elevator against a cliff. Now we just so happen to have a road here. This is a rusting hulk. Vast machines of the ancients rusted into oblivion. Can be mined for iron ore. So do we build it in here then? Would this be a thing? That's close. What are these? Mountain. Huge remnants of the ancients can be mined for stone. So I'm thinking here then. Here would be a good place because then we've got a rusty hulk and several mountains. I think there is a good place to build the elevator. Now that you reach the highlands, you need to work out how to get your peeps to mine that stone. I'm guessing we have to research something. There we go, there we go. See, I knew that. Without even looking, it says research mining at the library. Allows construction of quarries, which produces stone. Quarries spread pollution to surrounding tiles, which gives peeps that walk on it happiness, depending on how bad it gets. These quarries are going to spread pollution to the surrounding tiles. Maybe we could do something to offset that. Time to build your stone quarry. Important! The quarry must be placed next to a mountain and also next to a road. The quarry is also a building that pollutes its local area. Pollution affects how happy your peeps are and how efficiently they work. Choose where you place buildings that produce pollution wisely. I think we mine this one. We could build a road all the way to this one. As from here, we have it going around the outside, and then we can have things building off of it. I'm worried about people getting pollution. I'm a responsible town developer like that. And then we could build quarry here. Is that saying that these tiles are now polluted? Now that your peeps are mining stone, you're well on your way to setting sail and discovering unseen lands. Find them, you'll need to repair ancient devices to make that old ship on the coast seaworthy. So we need to research repair. Excellent. Repairing the ship is going to take a lot of peeps and resources. Increase the population of village to support the work that needs to be done. How many people have we got in a house? 3. We need to build more houses then. Yes, we've done it. Wow, your peeps are accumulating a lot of stuff. Let's research and build a warehouse to store those surplus resources in. Finally, we have storage for our potatoes. Note that warehouses require 2 tiles for construction. Let's do it. The warehouse is being constructed. Choose which resources you want to store in your warehouse. Warehouses only have a limited space. The more types of resources you store, the less space there will be for each type. Food, drink, wood, tools, stone. Well, I think we need to store food and drink. That's quite important, isn't it? We have to do 3 apparently. Food, drink and wood. You're so close to repairing the ship. You'll need a better source of tools than the transmogrifier. Time to find some iron in the highlands. So the iron mines go in there. Process the iron into tools. You'll need an iron smelter and a toolsmith. They're special buildings that require power. Fortunately, your peeps have found an old generator near town. Repair the ruined generator, then build your iron smelter and toolsmith. Not beside road. Got a house in the way. Just demolish someone's house. Would they mind? I'm sure they'll get over it. So if we demolish this house, does that mean it gives us 5 water, 3 potatoes and 2 wood? Let's see, we've got... Yes, I think it does. Let's rebuild the house, otherwise we're going to have homeless people. And then over here, the road, maybe there as well, so it goes out. And then now, we can repair it. Beautiful. I like how they tell you you can't repair it because there's no road leading up to it. Okay, so that's now done. So now we can build an iron smelter, which turns the ore into iron. Is this not going to produce like pollution? Can we not do it over here? Yeah, look at that. It's a lot of pollution that's going to produce. If I built that over there, that's going to create carnage. Carnage, I tell you. Look, have a look at this. That purpleness, that's a lot of pollution. I think there is a good place. So we're going to need to chop down that. We need to build some roads. How can we get roads here? Then where did we say we were going to build the iron smelter? There, I think, didn't we? Exactly where that tree is going. Perfect. So that whole area is polluted, but it's away from the village. And then we need the iron toolsmith. That also creates pollution. Have it next door, couldn't we? That's like a plan. If I had realised about the purple hexagonal of doom, I would have done this a bit different. For a small village, there's a lot happening here. You're not wrong. Let's look at what's available to manage your settlements and peeps effectively. This panel has a whole lot of information for you to explore as you need it, arranged under resources, peeps and building tabs. For now, take a look at the peep details panel. Here you can see every peep living on your island, along with the things like what they're doing and a graph of how happy they are. Finally, you can view detailed information about individual resources and how they're allocated in the top bar. Press RB and select the Production Resources button, then select the Tools button. A line showing you how many of the resource you've got available for use on the island out of the maximum that you can store. Actions you can take. You can turn on the resource flow and resource storage overlays for this resource. A small slider underneath the available line allows you to set an amount that is reserved for shipping and construction. Your peeps are becoming unhappy. They're working hard and dealing with pollution from some of your buildings. Unhappy peeps will move and work more slowly, so it's definitely worth keeping their spirits up. Finally, you have everything you need to repair the old ship. Can we repair it? We don't have enough wood. We don't have enough tools. So we cannot. We need 28 wood. We're nearly there. We need 28 tools. It's coming though. It's getting there. It's quite cool. When you're far away, you can't hear it. The closer you go into the village, you can hear it. That is awesome. I like that effect. Look, can't hear it. We can start hearing the town. That's awesome. I like that. 28, quick, let's repair it. I can't because it's not beside a road. We built a road here. There we go. Now it's beside a road. Repair. Beautiful. We're repairing our ship. Your peeps are sailing again, and they have so much to explore and learn. Try colonizing a new island and seeing what else is out there to discover. Oh, it literally is a ship. Find a new island to colonize. Let's do that. As you sail, more is discovered. Kind of hoping there's land here. Trade winds. We've done it. Your peeps have colonized a new island. Life here is precarious, so we'll need to rely on your first island for support. Let's find a way to transport resources between islands. Establish a new village. Build an explorer hut. Build a library. Research shipping. So we start again, but on a different place with a different layout, etc. And then we have trade between the two islands. How awesome is that? So I have been constructing stuff on this second island, and now we have got things underway. We should be able to sort out shipping. So to get shipping underway, I need to go back to my original island and then build a port and a shipwright. We need to construct a shipwright. Trade ship. This is what we need to build. So we need 10 wood and 10 tools, which we've got. Trade winds. There are two ways to move resources between islands, manually and using shipping lanes. Let's try a manual shipment of potatoes. First, select your newly built trade ship and move it next to the port on your original island. Come this way, little ship. Woo, it moves fast. Trade winds. Now select your trade ship. In the port resources window, you'll see a selection of different resources. First, select the potatoes button, then move the slider to 20, then press transfer. Like that. Now wait for your peeps to finish loading up the trade ship. You can see the amount under your ship cargo's total. The ship is called SS Almost Sunk. Move the ship to the new island. SS Almost Sunk is travelling. Select your ship again and select the resources on the ship. The 20 potatoes. Select the amount and press the transfer button again, and then check your port building. You'll see 20 potatoes being collected by your peeps. So there's the potatoes. Transfer potatoes to port. Setting up a shipping lane is more involved. Since your new settlement needs tools to advance, let's get a steady supply going. Select the shipping button that's appeared on the left. Potatoes are the default resource for shipping. Change that to tools by pressing RB and selecting tools from the options. Now your ports are connected, select the exclamation point button to open your shipping manifest. Great! You can also get to this menu by pressing view while in shipping mode. You can also do a variety of things here, but let's use it to add a ship to our new lane for now. Press the edit ships button. So from island 1 to island 2, we need to edit the trade ships. Now select your ship. Select the tick box when you're finished. And you're done. The trade ship will now begin transporting tools to your new settlement. Okay, so ships, oh, here it goes, look, over the top and down to port 2. And back it goes. My God, it doesn't mess about, does it? So there you have it. That is the tutorial of Before We Leave. There is a lot to the game, and those of you that like sim/strategy-esque type games, I think you might enjoy it. If it's the sort of thing that you'd like me to create a playlist around, please let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do that for you. And while you're down that area, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so. It's free, and then you'll know when I next upload a video or go live on YouTube, as I often stream on here too. If you like watching live streams, you can also find me on Twitch. I have a Facebook page and I hang around in Twitter. The links I've popped into the description below, or you can go to www.mamasgaming.co.uk. Until next time, I wish you all a fabulous remainder of your day. Ciao for now.